என்னை ஆண்டருளும் நித்திய நித்தேஸ்வரி நித்திய புரி வாழும் உமையே. இறைவி என்னை ஆண்டருளும் நித்திய நித்தேஸ்வரி நித்திய புரி வாழும் உமையே. தமிழேனும் அளப்பரும் தன் கடல் சூழ் மதுரை தலைவினி அமுதவாக்கால் சங்கரன் வணங்கிய சிவானந்த சௌந்தரிய தத்துவ செல்வியும் நீ. இமயமலை மேருவில் குமரி முனை அலைகளில் சீர்பூத்த பைங்கொடியும் நீ. செருவென்று புகழ் கொண்ட முகவை சிவகங்கை முதல் தேசங்கள் ஆள்பவள் நீ. சமயங்கள் யாவிலும் அமைகின்ற உண்மை நீ சன்மார்க்க வள்ளல் தாய் நீ. சபரிமலை காஷ்மீரம் ஸ்ரீசைலம் காசி எனும் தலந்தோறும் வாழ்பவள் நீ. இமையோரும் முனிவரும் இலங்கியம் புலவோரும் ஏந்து மலரடிகள் வாழி. இறைவி என்னை ஆண்டருளும் நித்திய நித்தேஸ்வரி நித்திய புரி வாழும் உமையே. இறைவி என்னை ஆண்டருளும் நித்திய நித்தேஸ்வரி நித்திய புரி வாழும் உமையே. அடியார் மனப்பொழிலில் விளையாடும் அன்னமே ஆதிசிவன் மலை மார்பிலே. அசையும் பசுங்கொடிய ஆகம புராணங்கள் அடைவரிய தொடுவானமே. கொடியோர் உயிர் பருகும் புலிசமே அவுணர்தம் கோட்டையில் விழுந்த கனலே. குலமாதர் மஞ்சளோடு குங்குமம் காக்கின்ற கோமள தெய்வ மலரே. கடவா பவக்கடல் கடக்க வரு தோணியே காமம் கடுஞ்சினத்தை காய்கின்ற பருதே நோய் சாவு கவலைகள் களைகின்ற அருமருந்தே. இடையீடில்லாத தருமழை மேகமேயம் இலக்காவதுன் பாதமே. இறைவி என்னை ஆண்டருளும் நித்திய நித்தேஸ்வரி நித்திய புரி வாழும் உமையே. இறைவி என்னை ஆண்டருளும் நித்திய நித்தேஸ்வரி நித்திய புரி வாழும் உமையே. தேராத கவியனினும் மாறாத காதலால் திருமுன்பு சாற்றுகின்றேன். சிந்தை அணு ஒவ்வொன்றும் தேவி உனதேயாக செய்ய தமிழ் பாடுகின்றேன். ஆராத துயருக்கும் அகலாத கவலைக்கும் யாரை நான் நொந்து கொள்வேன். அறியாது பிழை செய்து சரியாக வதைப்பட்ட அவலத்தை எங்கு சொல்வேன். நீராகவே நெருதற் புறமூன்றும் செற்ற உனை நெஞ்சார போற்றுகின்றேன். நெற்றி விழியால் எனது குற்றமலை பொடியாக நின் அருளை வேண்டுகின்றேன். ஈரேதும் இல்லாத இன்ப வடிவாக என் இதய தளமீதும் ஒளிர்வாய். இறைவி என்னை ஆண்டருளும் நித்திய நித்தேஸ்வரி நித்திய புரி வாழும் உமையே. இறைவி என்னை ஆண்டருளும் நித்திய நித்தேஸ்வரி நித்திய புரி வாழும் உமையே. வானமும் பூமியும் மாறினும் மாறாத வாய்மை வடிவான தேவி. வழிபாடு செய்பவர் குறைபாடு தீர்த்தின்ப வாழ்வு தரும் ஆதி தேவி. தேனுமாய் அமுதுமாய் சித்தத்திலே நின்று தித்தி திணிக்கும் தேவி. சேராரின் மார்பயிறு கூறாகவே செய்யும் திரிசூலம் ஏந்தும் தேவி. கானமும் சிற்பமும் கலைமலர் பல பலவும் காணிக்கை கொள்ளும் தேவி. கற்பனையும் ஒப்பனையும் காலம் ஒரு மூன்றும் கடந்த தேவதேவி. ஈனமுன்றண்டாத ஞானமாதேவி உனை என் சொல்லி வாழ்த்துவோம் யாம். இறைவி என்னை ஆண்டருளும் நித்திய நித்தேஸ்வரி நித்திய புரி வாழும் உமையே. இறைவி என்னை ஆண்டருளும் நித்திய நித்தேஸ்வரி நித்திய புரி வாழும் உமையே. பிறவார் சடை பித்தன் பிஞகன் சங்கரன் பிறவாத யாக்கை உடையேன் பேராயிரங்கொண்ட பெருநாவலன் சிவன் பிரம்மன் அறியாத மறையோ கரையார் கழுத்தினன் கண்ணுதல் கயற்கண்ணி காதலன் கங்கை நாடன் காலத்திநாதன் கபாலி கங்காதரன் கையிலையோன் மங்கை பாகன் சிறையார் புனற்றில்லை சிற்றம்பலத்தினன் திரியம்பகம் தியாகராஜன் திரிபுரம் எடுத்தவன் குருபரன் ஈசன் என செப்பும் என் அப்பனான இறையோனும் நீயும் எம் இல்லங்கள் தோறும் எழுந்தருள வேண்டும் அம்மா இறைவியனை ஆண்டருளும் நித்திய நித்தேஸ்வரி நித்திய புரி வாழும் உமையே இறைவியனை ஆண்டருளும் நித்திய நித்தேஸ்வரி நித்திய புரி வாழும் உமையே தாய்கை பிடித்தபடி தளிர்நடை பயின்றுனது சபையேறி வரவில்லையோ தந்தையார் உபதேச மந்திரம் பொழிந்தபடி சந்நிதியில் தொழவில்லையோ வாய் திறந்தால் அங்கு வருவதும் நாமமென வாழ்கின்ற மகன் இல்லையா மாதரார் போகத்தில் மயங்கிடும் காலத்து மறவாத மனம் இல்லையா ஓய்வின்றி நான் பாட உவப்போடு நீ கேட்க ஒப்பியதும் நினைவில்லையா ஓடோடி வந்தனது தீராத துயர் தீர்க்க உன் நெஞ்சில் கனிவில்லையா ஈகின்ற என் தலைவி நீ இல்லையா உந்தன் இசைவான நான் இல்லையா இறைவியனை ஆண்டருளும் நித்திய நித்தேஸ்வரி நித்திய புரி வாழும் உமையே இறைவியனை ஆண்டருளும் நித்திய நித்தேஸ்வரி நித்திய புரி வாழும் உமையே ஓமெனும் மந்திரத்துட்பொருள் ஆகின்ற ஸ்ரீராஜராஜேஸ்வரி ஊழிதோறும் உயரம் காக்கின்ற ஸ்ரீராஜராஜேஸ்வரி நாமமும் உருவமும் பலவாகி உலகாளும் ஸ்ரீராஜராஜேஸ்வரி ஞானமும் இச்சையும் கிரியையும் தானான ஸ்ரீராஜராஜேஸ்வரி க்ஷேமமும் ஆனந்தமும் சித்தியும் உதவிடும் ஸ்ரீராஜராஜேஸ்வரி ஸ்ரீ சக்கர நிலையத்தில் சிவசக்தி வடிவான ஸ்ரீராஜராஜேஸ்வரி யாவும் எம் கல்வியும் யாவும் உன் அடைக்கலம் ஸ்ரீராஜராஜேஸ்வரி இறைவியனை ஆண்டருளும் நித்திய நித்தேஸ்வரி நித்திய புரி வாழும் உமையே இறைவியனை ஆண்டருளும் நித்திய நித்தேஸ்வரி நித்திய புரி வாழும் உமையே மூவர்க்கும் தேவர்க்கும் யாவர்க்கும் மேலான முதல்வி முக்கண்ணி போற்றி முறையாக தொழுவோர்க்கு துணையாகி வழிகாட்டும் முத்தமிழ் செல்வி போற்றி நாவுக்கும் நெஞ்சுக்கும் நலம் தந்து இனிக்கின்ற நாதாந்த சக்தி போற்றி நான் என்று எனதென்றும் நலியாத நிலை சேர்க்கும் ஞான பூங்கோதை போற்றி பாவுக்கும் பூவுக்கும் பாதம் பெயர் தருளும் பாண்டிமாதேவி போற்றி பணிவார்த்தம் துயரோடு பிணியாவும் பொடியாக்கும் பரம கல்யாணி போற்றி ஏவல் கொண்டு பல காவல் செய் அன்னை நின் இணையடிகள் போற்றி போற்றி இறைவியனை ஆண்டருளும் நித்திய நித்தேஸ்வரி நித்திய புரி வாழும் உமையே 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 இறைவியனை ஆண்டருளும் நித்திய நித்தீஸ்வரி நித்திய புரி வாழும் உமையே.
ஓங்காரி பரமேஸ்வரி ஷோடசி பராசக்தி அருணாச்சலே அபீதருஜாம்பியே மதுராபுரி மீனாட்சி சமயபுரை இந்திராட்சி காஞ்சி காமாட்சி காசி விசாலாட்சி கைலாசநாதாட்சி शिवशङ्करि शापविमोचनि लोकविनाशिनि शास्त्रन्ते शिवसहिते शिवशम्भु शुभङ्करि शुम्भनि शुम्भपदास्तन्ते सकलमनोहरि सुन्दरि सर्ववशङ्करि शङ्करदोषकृते जय परमेश्वरि नित्यमङ्गलि नित्यनितेश्वरि पालय कटाक्षि सूक्ष्म विवेचनिकाङ्क्षित साक्षि सर्वविदे शुभजन शाश्वत मानसामित कामित याचित ऊर्णकृते सुकर सुवीकृत दुष्कर नाश कृते जननि हित क्रोध कृते जय परमेश्वरि नित्य सुमङ्गलि नित्य नितेश्वरि पालय शक्तियुते अजिते शुभवरदे विभवे विमले कमले कमलांशपादयुते करकमले करुणानिलये कमलाक्षयुते करशूलनुते जय परमेश्वरि नित्य सुमङ्गलि नित्यतेश्वरि पालय सहित स्मरणस्तर सुष्वरनाद च मे हृदये शिव शिव शब्दनिनाद मृदङ्ग श्रुते कुरु नृत्यमाधिपते शिव नटराज समेत हिताण्डवलास्य कृते शिव हर्ष कृते जय परमेश्वरि नित्य सुमङ्गलि नित्य नितेश्वरि पालय बहुअवतार कृते जनपालित शासित भूमि पवित्र कृते युग शम्भविते सकल नित्यानन्द रूप शरीर कृते परम शिवेश्वरि नित्य महेश्वरि नित्य कलामयि नित्य नुते परम शिवेश्वरि नित्य महेश्वरि नित्य कलामयि नित्य नुते जय परमेश्वरि नित्य सुमङ्गलि नित्य नितेश्वरि पालय जय परमेश्वरि नित्य सुमङ्गलि नित्य नितेश्वरि पालय
Yeah. प्रिया नोंदवा सिंहासवारी चक्रधरा शंकुधरा त्रिशूलधर खड्ग कपटधारी योग संप्रदाया तत्व संप्रदाया रुद्र कन्या ऋषिका स्वामिनी संप्रदाया बोल संप्रदाया शिव संप्रदाया भैरवी पर षोडशी कुल सुंदरी संप्रदाया ढोल बाजे डोली तारो बोल भगवान की जय ढोल बाजे डोली तारो जय जय बोलो रे ढोल बाजे डोली तारो बोल भगवान की जय ढोल बाजे डोली तारो जय जय बोलो रे जय 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 तारा भगवान ढोल बाजे डोली तारो बोल भगवान की जय ढोल बाजे डोली तारो जय जय बोलो रे ढोल बाजे डोली तारो बोल भगवान की जय ढोल बाजे डोली तारो
On the seventh day of the CHITHIRAI Peruvizha in Kailasa, Madurai, we are receiving Panchamurti. Just now we had the darshan of Mahaganapati, the one who leads the procession, the leader of the Ganas, the remover of obstacles, and the blessers of auspicious beginnings. We offer to him our Mandagapadi and flower garlands. Next, we are witnessing the darshan of Subramanya Swami. We offer to him the flower garlands. We are now witnessing the procession of Bhikshandavar, Parameshiva, who graces as Bhikshatana on this seventh day of the CHITHIRAI Peruvizha. The deity of Bhikshatana is seen gracing along with the Mriga and the Bhuta. Bhikshatana is a Parameshiva who comes and takes the alms of people. Comes and has the begging bowl in his hands, the Brahma Kapala in his hands, and asks the alms from everyone. Asks and comes begging for alms. Though it is not that he needs anything, he is Parameshiva. When we offer anything to him, it is offering and surrendering our karmas alone. He just digests all those karmas in the Brahma Kapala and gives us and blesses us with the enlightenment itself. When Paramashiva comes with a begging bowl, we must surrender all our karmas and all of our incompletions at his feet. Here on the Amman Sannidhi street, Bhikshandavar has entered. Devotees are coming forward and offering various prasad, naivedya and flowers in the Mandagapadi. Bhikshandavar now has come to the entrance of Kailasa Madurai. We offer to him the flower garlands, the Nutana Vastra, all the traditional items of Mandagapadi. after taking the form of Kala Bhairava and severing the head of Brahma, who became ignorant, thinking that he is Paramashiva himself. Removing the ego of Brahma, Paramashiva again comes after as Bhikshandava in a beautiful form and holds the Brahma Kapala as the begging bowl, teaching Brahma the attitude of humbleness. We had the beautiful darshan of Bhikshandavar from Kailasa, Madurai today. Chandigeshwara Swami is the final deity in the procession. We offer to him the flower garlands with surrendering all of our integrity at his feet. Here, before Kailasa Madurai, the Annadanam has begun. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, has blessed Kailasa Madurai to be giving continuous Nithyannadanam. Following the culinary instructions as per the Paka Shastra of Paramashiva, the food has been prepared. During the CHITHIRAI month in Madurai, hundreds of thousands of devotees come through the Amman Sannidhi street and participate in the festivities. Food is the basic necessity of life. Pilgrims who come with deep devotion drop all of their karmas at the feet of Meenakshi Sundareshwara. The whole temple ambience rejuvenates them and literally liberates them from all their ailments. And when they come and receive the food, they receive the food as Paramashiva himself. As Paramashiva came to Annapurneshwari as a mendicant with a begging bowl, same way the possibility of Paramashiva coming and accepting our Annadan is a possibility through each and everyone who comes. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, has blessed of the distributing of free meals of 11 items in number. All the food is cooked according to Paramashiva's Paka Shastra and includes all the necessary ingredients to sustain a long, happy, healthy, cruelty-free and yogic life. All the food is first offered to Meenakshi Sundareshwara deities in the Shyamala Pita Sarvagnya Pita. The food is blessed by them and it becomes the prasada of Meenakshi Sundareshwara. This prasada has the extraordinary healing power and is blessed to rejuvenate people from all ailments. In the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Sri Krishna declares that he is the fire of digestion in every living body. He says, Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva Praninam Dehamashritah Pranapana Samayuktaha Pachanyannam Chaturvidam. I am the fire of digestion in every living body, and I am the breath of life exhaled and inhaled, with which I digest the fourfold food. When we serve the devotees Annadanam, we are serving Paramashiva coming before us. These rituals of dana are not a sacrifice. They are not giving up something, rather it is a sharing and imparting of what is best in us, what we can create that is best. Dana is sharing or imparting, and Annadana is considered one of the greatest sharings or impartings that can happen, that anyone can do. Hinduism is the greater science of the universe. The Maharishis have taken the truths in the Vedas and formulated rituals, kriyas, offerings, and danas that can be done for the benefit of the whole universe. Offering this food brings tremendous blessings to the whole world, to all of Kailasa. Continuously serving the devotees of Paramashiva, those who remember him, those who come to have his darshan and hold him in his heart, in their hearts, it is the same as offering it to him. He is literally accepting our offerings through all of the devotees. Anna, food, is a physical manifestation of divinity according to the Vedas, and is declared over and over again in the Vedas and Upanishads about its significance in our lives. The Taittiriya Upanishad declares, I am food, I am food, I am food. The Taittiriya Upanishad declares that Brahman itself is food, the cosmos itself is the food, is the provider for nourishment in our lives. It continues to say, I am the eater of the food, I am the eater of the food, I am the eater of the food. And I am the binding agent, I am the binding agent, I am the binding agent. I am the firstborn of the cosmic order, before the gods, and the center of immortality. These declarations and powerful Mahavakyas are from the Taittiriya Upanishad, the foremost Upanishads, revelations of Paramashiva, from his space of Avyakta. Paramashiva revealed the Vedas and the Upanishads to all of humanity. The scriptures continues to say, he who offers me, he alone protects me. Though it means that the Vedas are declaring, the Upanishad, the Taittiriya Upanishad is declaring that the one who continuously offers food and shares and does the dana, he is the one who protects the food, protects the nature, protects the nourishment and continuous abundance of food to be there. And he who eats food without offering, I as food consume him. Without offering the food, without imparting or sharing the food with the deities or with others who are the manifestation of Paramashiva in our lives, the Vedas and the Upanishads declare that I as food consume them. Means we go into the life of delusion without this attitude of sharing and imparting in our lives. The Taittiriya Upanishad declares, I am the Supreme Lord, overpowered the whole world. I am the golden light like that of the sun. Whoever knows this becomes so. This is the secret teaching. Finally, the beautiful statement that the Taittiriya Upanishad is declaring, that once you realize that the previous statements about food, about Anna being the nourisher and sustainer of the whole cosmos, then you will also raise in that same space and become so. You will become Paramashiva, the nourisher and sustainer of the whole cosmos. And finally, it declares that this is the secret teaching, the Rajavidya, Rajaguhya, that you are in oneness with Paramashiva. When one serves to quench the hunger and thirst of devotees of Paramashiva, he is immensely pleased and blesses them with all the auspicious blessings and relieves them of their past karmas, all of our ailments, all of the diseases or the chronic diseases that we have are a result of incomplete karmas that need to be completed. When we offer the annadana, the nourishment to the world of Paramashiva's prasada, of Meenakshi Devi's prasada, all of the ailments, healing the ailments of others, in that oneness, our ailments and we will automatically be rejuvenated in our lives. When whoever partakes this blessed food will be healed of all of the diseases and the possibility to to be rejuvenated and living longer, healthy, enlightened lives. The food is prepared by the Pakashastra with no guna or quality that will give restlessness or tiredness in you. The food is having the Sattvika guna, means only energy, activism, and health will be manifested from this food. This is known as the Sattvika guna foods. The foods are the ingredients that give energy and long sustenance of joy and happiness. The Vedas declare, Annadhanam samam dhanam trailokeshu na vidhiyate. The Vedas sing that Annadhanam is the supreme and incomparable to any other forms of dana. Many other danas are there. Godana, the donation of the cow, the donation of jewelry, the donation of raw ingredients. But Annadana is literally the offering of all of these things put together. Is incomparable to any other form of dana, is what the Vedas declare. The Taittiriya Upanishad declares, Annam vai pranaha, means the life force comes from food. The energy and source of all of existence comes from anna, the nourishment of food. And let food be in plenty. Annam bahukurvita. The Upanishad beautifully says the lifestyle which you should follow and how you should maintain your life of continuously having food. The scriptures always say that whenever you prepare food, you should prepare food for more than the people you know. Because if an aditi comes, if an uninvited guest comes to your home, you should always have something ready for them. That is what the Upanishads declare as annam bahukurvita, always having food and always being available to serve others. That is the way we should plan, that is the way we should keep food. Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, tells us that as he grows up, he would have such a temple ambience around him that nobody ever goes hungry, including all the pet animals, all the animals that live around in the streets. All of them are also, food is kept for them. Leftovers or special food to heal them if they have any problems. All the beings in Kailasa are taken care in the special Kailasa ambience. No being is left behind. No being is neglected. It is always supporting and very life positive. Varanasi city is the very third eye of Paramashiva. The city of Madurai is the Dwadashanta of Paramashiva. It is the space of his own Dwadashanta. Shyamala is a previous incarnation of Meenakshi, a powerful manifestation of Paramashiva Shakti, Shyamala Devi. Both Sundareshwara, Paramashiva, and Meenakshi, Paramashiva Shakti, established the Shyamala Pita, Sarvagna Pita. Hence the name of the Shyamala Pita, the original name as per the scriptures, is Dwadashanta Shyamala Pita. Established monastic sanctuary and order, traditional Adhinam by Meenakshi and Sundareshwara. The Adhinam's rare and sacred lineage of pontiffs has been systematically carried over in an unbroken progression from ages, keeping alive the Shaiva traditions, the Shaiva Bhakti, the devotion to Paramashiva, and the continuous practices and Charya Pada lifestyle related to living the Shaivite enlightened lifestyle. The Guru Mahasannidhanams are the chosen emissaries of Paramashiva and Paramashiva Shakti, of Sundareshwara and Meenakshi. In Madurai Adhinam, they are the direct representatives of cosmos. The lineage of Guru Mahasannidhanams were entrusted with the responsibility of training and grooming the kings in administration, so they follow the dharma and have the original rules and original way of administration that Meenakshi had set in those days. They maintain the sanctity of the temple and of governance also. The constitution and governance is also administered and trained through the Guru Mahasannidhanams to the kings. At times when kings go to wars, the Guru Mahasannidhanams also act as regents, holding the fort as the cities are in wars. They also performed the spiritual initiations on the kings and citizens of the kingdom, keeping the power manifestation science alive, keeping the Shiva Bhakti alive. The Samaya Diksha, Vishesha Diksha that we all receive is a part of these spiritual initiations, where one gets the opportunity to be initiated into worshipping Paramashiva and living in the space of Paramashivatva. Imparting the enlightened science to all of its civilization was the responsibility of the Guru Mahasannidhanams. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, is the 293rd Pontiff of the Madurai Adhinam. In the Virudavalli, the national anthem of Kailasa, we celebrate that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, as the Kailasonnata Dwadashanta Shyamala Pitha Ruda. Another place, we also declare that he is the Saiva Samaya Kartre Sarvagnya Pitha Ruda, the one who is the reviver of the Saiva lifestyle. And we also declare that he is and beautifully reviving and the successor of the Shyamala Pitha Sarvagnya Pitha, maintaining the original vision and revelation and intention which Meenakshi and Sundareshwara created the Shyamala Pitha eons ago. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, directly is reviving the tradition in Madurai. The powerful vision of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, for the future of the spiritual kingdom of Shyamala Pitha Sarvagnya Pitha is wonder-filled and marvelous, and requires an extreme in-depth study of its own. The very possibility of a nation for Hindus can only be conceptualized and actualized by one who had done it before. Meenakshi's very own biomemory is that of a ruling type. The biomemory of someone is the cognitions with which they react to their life. To be an enlightened ruler, you need to react to life with an extremely specific way, with deep compassion and correct way to liberate each and every subject and give them the ultimate enlightenment and also create a beautiful kingdom. Meenakshi had that. She had the biomemory of an enlightened ruler. The ruler who is enlightened is the most benevolent ruler, because they not only will give and create a prosperous kingdom, they will create enlightened individuals, power manifestors that will contribute to the benefit of the whole world for eons to come, for generations to come. That is why it is important to have an enlightened ruler. Meenakshi's very own biomemory is the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivan's biomemory. the way Meenakshi Devi responded to the duties of the kingdom, the way she administered the smallest issues to the biggest issues of wars and the smallest issues of two neighbors fighting. She maintained her response as an enlightened response to give everyone the enlightenment science. The way she created and maintained the whole Pandya civilization and the way she waged war, all of these were Meenakshi's strategies. Not as a strategy to rule and conquer, like the other rulers that we see in the world. Meenakshi's strategies were specific to give and continuously give enlightenment and power manifestation to all of her subjects and to the whole world. Both Meenakshi and Sundareshwara gave a new civilization and extremely new possibilities to the world. The Supreme Pontiff reveals that the way he makes decisions and the way he responds are at least a few thousand years old and foolproof, time-tested, and they are age-old wisdom. The way he rules, administers, and creates a system is age-old, time-tested, and has helped humanity from ages. Such a civilization, Hinduism is, it has lasted eons. It is because it is enlightenment-centric and has been kept alive by rulers, Meenakshi Devi and Sundareshwara, who keep the most essential enlightenment science alive through all the means. We are dealing with a technologically advanced civilization, but not in the modern way technology. People in their houses at the time of Meenakshi would have stone slabs in their home. The stone slabs, they would apply the Jnananjana and experience a connection with Meenakshi. They would chant the mantra, connecting with her, raising their spiritual frequency, and immediately Meenakshi would appear and give her message to them. Whatever it is that they are seeking, whatever information that is relevant to them that day, would be relayed to them by Meenakshi at that time. This are the real connection between the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, and Meenakshi. How she was able to create a powerful, power-manifesting civilization the same way Swamiji is creating one today. Meenakshi Devi lived at a time when humanity was taller in nature. She was tall among all, 8.5 feet tall. And Sokkanatha, Sundareshwara Swami, stood at 9 feet in height. Meenakshi Devi, when she was born from Agni. Agni in tradition and in the Hindu tradition is the purifier, the ultimate purifier. All rituals are done before Agni. All sacred oaths in life, whether it is the oath that you take into the marriage or the oath that you take into sannyas, all of these are done before fire. Fire is the witness, sakshi, to everything. And it is from this sacred fire, the Chadagni, the fire of creation itself, that Devi Meenakshi was born. She came from the Putra Kameshti Yajna that was performed by Malayadwaja Pandyan. Malayadwaja couldn't have a son of his own and an heir for his kingdom of the Pandya Desha. Recent research also shows that Malayadwaja Pandyan lived at the same time when the Mahabharata happened. Malayadwaja was alive, and during the Mahabharata, he fought on the Pandava side of the Mahabharata also. He brought Meenakshi up as a prince would be brought up, giving all the training necessary to rule a kingdom, including archery, governance, administration, horse riding, waging war, strategy, and all the methods and techniques. Meenakshi also mastered 64 traditional arts the 64 kalas before she was coronated as Queen of Madurai. Meenakshi Devi had a tall, well-built structure, and her skin had a complexion that was slightly green. She appeared from the Agni with the third breast. As per the boon that she received from Paramashiva, the third breast would disappear when she is the right person in her life, the right life partner. It is a symbol not to forget the purpose for which you have assumed the body. The third breast is a reminder to herself to search for Paramashiva in her life. After being coronated the queen of Madurai, of Japan Desha, she set out to conquer the 54 communities. There were 54 settlements of human beings at that time till China. In these 54 states, Meenakshi went around and was able to convince and conquer all of them with her charisma and strategy. All of them surrendered to her glory and her ability to administer and her enlightened wisdom. Meenakshi Devi set out finally after conquering the 54 deshas to conquer Kailasa. There, Meenakshi was able to conquer Nandi himself, Nandishvara. Meenakshi Devi came face to face with Paramashiva, and when that moment happened, the third breast disappeared, and Paramashiva revealed the true identity, and enlightenment happened. Then Meenakshi Devi declares that she wants to be with Paramashiva and for Paramashiva to be with her. Then Paramashiva says, all right, let us rule and show the world an example of how ruling should be done. Paramashiva also agrees that he will bring all of Kailasa to Madurai. Meenakshi Devi then puts a condition that if he comes to the Madurai, Meenakshi Devi puts a condition and says that Paramashiva should come as a handsome form, as a Manava, and not as a Rishi or an ascetic wearing the Bhasma or the Rakshas. He should come in a beautiful form. Paramashiva was in the higher frequency. He then assumed the body as Sundareshwara, the handsome being, the beautiful being. In Madurai, the deity of Sokkanada is one of the most beautiful and grand deities that you can ever have your darshan of. In Madurai, both Meenakshi and Sundareshwara came and the marriage ceremony happened. The Shiva Bhutas and Shiva Ganas of Kailasa came and with the guidance of Meenakshi's strategy and architectural skills created the city of Madurai. Those days, all of the people were at the average height of 9 feet. This beautiful mixture of Kailasan intelligence and the physical structure of the Dravidian civilization created a new enlightened civilization. Meenakshi created a breakthrough in human consciousness by bringing the higher intelligence of Kailasa and the Dravidian physical structure. The Dravidian physical structure of a huge, tall, highly evolved, with strong nervous systems, and the intelligence of Kailasa both mixed and created a new human being. The whole city of Madurai, Meenakshi sat and planned with architects. In those days, there was no paper, so all of the plans were written on cloth and copper. The Shiva Bhutas were used to build this huge structure. You may wonder how the machinery did not happen. Through the manifestation of powers, the Shiva Bhutas and Ganas created all of the buildings and all of the architecture in Madurai. The river in Madurai, the Vaigai River, was the first man-made river ever built. When the workers and the sevakas that built the Madurai become thirsty and need to take rest and cool their bodies, they had to have the water source. So it was built by them. The river was built by them in Madurai. It was created by the chief Gana known as Kundodara, and he is responsible for holding the umbrella of Sundareshwara. There was a palace of Sundareshwara on the Vaigai River, and a temple was built for Meenakshi when she was in the body itself, and she was worshipped while she was in the body itself. The palace was inside the temple itself. Meenakshi Devi lived for 190 years without aging a day over 18. She had a son, Ugrapandian, and he was coordinated the heir and prince of the kingdom. Sundareshwara wouldn't and never did any administrative work. He would go around initiating and attending to the citizens of Madurai with the bhutas and rishis and ganas playing his divine leela. Meenakshi was handling the whole thing, the administration, the creation of the enlightened beings and the civilization. Meenakshi's relationship with Sundareshwara, everyone saw as a beautiful relationship. She was like a mother to him. And Sundareshwara was there in the body till Meenakshi was there in the body. When the son grew up, Meenakshi decided that she had established a kingdom and trained all the enlightened beings. When she felt she created enough infrastructure in the outer and inner world, on the same day, at the same time, both of them left the body. The bodies of enlightened avatars are energized capsules of cosmic energy and radiate consciousness, super consciousness. For time immemorial. Just as Arunagiri Yogeshwara's body is there in the Arunachaleshwara temple, holding the powerful energy in that temple, creating the temple ambience in all ways possible. In Tiruvannamalai, the birthplace of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, the same way the body of Meenakshi and Sundareshwara are there in the temple of Madurai, and they hold that energy till date. She still rules Madurai, the energy that the temple radiates. The whole structure is used of the temple is used to channel this powerful energy in the most powerful way and send these higher frequencies and life positive vibrations throughout the whole cosmos. Again and again, Sokanadar Sundareshwara Swami incarnated as a Lamvala Siddhar and played different leelas. It was in Madurai that Paramashiva manifested the most number of leelas. 11 times Paramashiva manifested in Madurai. Meenakshi Devi also came and attended to many of her devotees in Madurai. And she is still there, ruling Madurai. All of Madurai is still ruled by Meenakshi Devi. The whole of Madurai still worships her, and she only runs the whole administration. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, describes Meenakshi to be the expression of the ultimate masculine and feminine consciousness. Meenakshi is the epitome of wisdom, beauty, courage, compassion, efficiency, and completely radiating divinity on earth. If we see the beautiful Leela, the Avatara Leela of Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, he is doing the same work Meenakshi had done, creating new human beings with a transformed DNA, who are power manifestors. All of Meenakshi's attendants, court ministers, were power manifestors. All of their strategy was enlightened based. We can see the strategy in which Paramashiva today in the form of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, is building Kailasha with sheer hard work and power manifestation, is directly Meenakshi's bio-memory. We will now be witnessing the grand procession in Adi Kailasa Nithyananda Pita Sarvagna Pita, where the Utsava Vigrahas of Meenakshi, Paramashiva Shakti, Bhagavan Somasundareshwara, along with Devi Piriyavadi Amman. Today, the unique special procession of Bhikshandavar is being arranged here in Kailasa, Adi Kailasa. Bhikshandavar is gracing along with Mahaganapati, Subramanya Swami, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam. With the Vedic chanting in the back, we will now offer the Arati and the Deeparadhana and start the procession here in the Adi Kailasa temple. Nithyanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tannamami Nithyanandeshwar Paramashiva Samarambham Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Madhyamam Nithyananda Paryantam Vande Guru Parambaram Lalate Tripundre Nidilagridagasturi Tilagaha Spuranmaladhara Spuridagadi Gaupi Navasanaha Dathano Dustaram Shirasi Panirajam Shashikalam Pradipa Sarvesham Arunagiri Yogi Vijayate. सर्वमंगल तन्महेशाय विद्महे वाग्विशुद्धाय धीमहि तन्नः शिव प्रचोदयात् ॐ तन्महेशाय विद्महे वाग्विशुद्धाय धीमहि तन्नः शिव प्रचोदयात् ॐ तन्महेशाय विद्महे वाग्विशुद्धाय धीमहि तन्नः शिवः प्रचोदयात्. श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव भिक्षाटनेश्वर स्वामिने नमः. कर्पूर नीराजनं संदर्शयामि, रक्षान् धारयामि. नमस्ते रुद्रमन्यव उरोत इषवे नमः. नमस्ते अस्तु धन्वने बाहुभ्यामुदते नमः. यात इषु शिवतमा शिवं बभूव ते धनुः.
रुद्रमृडया या ते रुद्रशिवा तनूरघोरा पापकाशिनी तया नस्तनुभाषन्तमया गिरिशन्ताभिचाकशीः यामिषुं गिरिशन्तहस्ते बिभर्षस्तवे शिवां गिरित्रदां गुरु माहि गुंसीः पुरुषं जगदे शिवेन वचसा त्वा गिरिशाच्छावदामसि यदा नः सर्वमिज्जगदयक्ष्मगुं सुमना असदे अध्यवोचदधि वक्ता प्रथमो दैव्योऽभिषके अभीगश्च सर्वान् जम्भयन् सर्वाश्च यातु धान्यः असो यस्ताम्रो अरुण उत बभ्रुस्व मङ्गलः ये चेमागुं रुद्रा अभितो दिक्षुश्रिता सहस्रशो वैशाखुं मेढयेमहे असौव्यो वसर्पति नीलग्रीवो विलोहितः उदैनं गोपा अदृशन्नदृशन्नुदहार्यः उदैनं विश्वाभूतानि सदृष्टो मृडयादिनः नमो अस्तु नीलग्रीवाय सहस्राक्षाय मीढुषे अथो ये अस्य सत्त्वानो हन्तेभ्यो करन्नमः प्रमुञ्च धन्वनस्त्वमुभयोरार्तियोर्जां याश्च देहस्त इषवः पराता भगवो वप अवतत्य धनुस्वगुं सहस्राक्षसतेषु ते निशीर्य शल्यानामुखा शिवो नः सुमना भव विज्जन्धनः कपर्तिनो विशल्यो बाणवागुम् उता अनेजन्नस्येषव आभुरस्य निषङ्गतिः याते हेतिर्मीढुष्टमहस्ते बभूव ते धनुः तयास्मान्निश्वतस्त्वमयक्ष्मया परिभुजा नमस्ते अस्त्वायुधायानातदाय धृष्णवे उभाभ्यामुत ते नमो बाहुभ्यां तव धन्वने परिते धन्वनो हेतिरस्मान् वृणक्तु विश्वतः थोय इषुधिस्तवारे अस्मन्निधेहितम् नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकालाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय नित्यानन्दाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः नमो हिरण्यबाहवे सेनान्ये दिशां च पदये नमः ॐ तन्महेशाय विद्महे वाग्विशुद्धाय धीमहि तन्नः शिवः प्रचोदयात् ॐ तन्महेशाय विद्महे वाग्विशुद्धाय धीमहि तन्नः शिवः प्रचोदयात् ॐ तन्महेशाय विद्महे वाग्विशुद्धाय धीमहि तन्नः शिवः प्रचोदयात् श्री नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिव भिक्षाटनेश्वर स्वामिने नमः कर्पूरनीराजनं सन्दर्शयामि रक्षां धारयामि दिशां च पतये नमो नमो वृक्षेभ्यो हरिकेशेभ्यः पशूनां पतये नमो नमः सस्पिञ्जराय द्विषीमते पथीनां पतये नमो नमो बभ्रशाय विव्याधिनेन्नानां पतये नमो नमो हरिकेशायोपवीतिने पुष्टानां पतये नमो नमो भवस्य हेत्यै जगदां पतये नमो नमो रुद्राय तथा विने क्षेत्राणां पतये नमो नमः सूताय हन्त्याय वनानां पतये नमो नमो रोहिताय स्तवतये वृक्षाणां पतये नमो नमो मन्त्रिणे वाणिजाय कक्षाणां पतये नमो नमो भुवन्तये वारिवस्कृताय औषधीनां पतये नमो नमः उच्चैर्घोषाय क्रन्दयते वत्तीनां पतये नमो नमः कृत्स्नवीताय धावते सत्त्वनां पतये नमः नमः सहमानाय निव्याधिनः व्याधिनीनां पतये नमो नमः ककुभाय निषङ्गिने स्तेनानां पतये नमो नमो निषङ्गिन इषुधिमते तस्कराणां पतये नमो नमो वञ्चते परिवञ्चते स्तायूनां पतये नमो नमो निचेरवे परिचरायारण्यानां पतये नमो नमः सृकाविभ्यो जिघागुंसद्भ्यो मुष्टदां पतये नमो नमो सिमद्भ्यो रक्तं चरद्भ्यः प्रगृन्दानां पतये नमो नमः उष्णीषिने गिरिचराय कुलुञ्चानां पतये नमो नमः इषुमद्भ्यो धन्वाविभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः आतन्वानेभ्यः प्रतिदधानेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः आयच्छद्भ्यो विसृजद्भ्यश्च वो नमो नमो स्यद्भ्यो विद्यद्भ्यश्च वो नमो नमः आसीनेभ्यश्च यानेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः स्वपद्भ्यो चाकृद्भ्यश्च वो नमो नमस्तिष्ठद्भ्यो धावद्भ्यश्च वो नमो नमः सभाभ्यः सभापतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो अश्वेभ्योऽश्वपतिभ्यश्च वो नमः नमः व्याधिनीभ्यो विविध्यन्तेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः उगणाभ्यस्त्रिगुंहरेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो गृच्छेभ्यो गृत्सपतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो व्रातेभ्यो व्रातपतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो गणेभ्यो गणपतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो विरूपेभ्यो विश्वरूपेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो महद्भ्यः क्षुल्लकेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो रथिभ्यो रथेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो रथेभ्यो रथपतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमस्तेनाभ्यस्तेनानिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः क्षत्रुभ्यः संग्रहीतृभ्यश्च वो नमो नमस्तक्षभ्यो रथकारेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः कुलालेभ्यः कर्वारेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः पुञ्जिष्टेभ्यो निषादेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः विशुकृद्भ्यो धन्वकृद्भ्यश्च वो नमो नमो मृगयुभ्यश्मनिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः श्वभ्यश्वपतिभ्यश्च वो नमः नमो भवाय च रुद्राय च नमः ॐ तन्महेशाय विद्महे वाग्विशुद्धाय धीमहि तन्नः शिवः प्रचोदयात् ॐ तन्महेशाय विद्महे वाग्विशुद्धाय धीमहि तन्नः शिवः प्रचोदयात् ॐ तन्महेशाय विद्महे वाग्विशुद्धाय धीमहि तन्नः शिवः प्रचोदयात् श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव भिक्षाटनेश स्वामिने नमः सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः कर्पूर नीराजनं सन्दर्शयामि रक्षान् धारयामि नमो भवाय च रुद्राय च नमः शर्वाय च पशुपतये च नमो नीलग्रीवाय च शितिकण्ठाय च नमः कपर्दिने च व्युक्तकेशाय च नमः सहस्राक्षाय च शतधन्वने च नमो गिरिशाय च शिपिविष्टाय च नमो मेढुष्टमाय तेषुमते च नमो ह्रस्वाय च वामनाय च नमो बृहते च वर्षीजसे च नमो वृद्धाय च संवृध्वने च नमो अग्रियाय च प्रथमाय च नमः आशवे चाजिराय च नमः शीघ्रियाय च शीभ्याय च नमः ऊर्म्याय चापस्वन्याय च नमः स्रोतस्याय च द्वीप्याय च नमो ज्येष्ठाय च कनिष्ठाय च नमः पूर्वजाय चापरजाय च नमो मध्यमाय चापकल्भाय च नमो जघन्याय च बुद्धियाय च नमः सोभ्याय च प्रतिसर्याय च नमो याम्याय च क्षेम्याय च नमः उर्वर्याय च खल्याय च नमः श्लोक्याय चावसान्याय च नमो वन्याय च कक्ष्याय च नमः श्रवाय च प्रतिश्रवाय च नमः आशुषेणाय चाशुरथाय च नमः शूराय चावभिन्दते च नमो वर्मिणे च वरोधिने च नमो बिल्मिने च कवचिने च नमः श्रुताय च श्रुतसेनाय च नमो दुन्दुभ्याय च हनन्याय च नमो धृष्टवे च प्रवृषाय च नमो दूताय च प्रहिताय च नमो निषङ्गिने चेषु धिमते च नमः तीक्ष्णेशवे च युधिने च नमः स्वायुधाय च सुधन्वने च नमः श्रुत्याय च पथ्याय च नमः काट्याय च नीप्याय च नमः सूत्याय च सरस्याय च नमो नाट्याय च वैशन्ताय च नमः गोप्याय च भट्याय च नमो वर्ष्याय च वृष्याय च नमो मेघ्याय च विद्युत्याय च नमः ईद्रियाय च तप्याय च नमो वात्याय च रेष्याय च नमो वास्तव्याय च वास्तुपाय च तन्महेशाय विद्महे वाग्विशुद्धाय धीमहि तन्नः शिवः प्रचोदयात् ॐ तन्महेशाय विद्महे वाग्विशुद्धाय धीमहि तन्नः शिवः प्रचोदयात् ॐ तन्महेशाय विद्महे वाग्विशुद्धाय धीमहि तन्नः शिवः प्रचोदयात्। श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव श्री भिक्षाटनेश्वर स्वामिने नमः। कर्पूर नीराजनं संदर्शयामि रक्षां धारयामि।
Here in Kailasa's Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalaya, Utsav Vigraha of Devi Meenakshi Paramashiva Shakti graces in the Adhikara Nandi Vahana. The Utsav Vigraha of Bhagavan Somasundareshwara Swami, Devi Piriyavdi Amman, grace on the Swarna Rishabha Vahana. Along with the deities of Ganesha, Subramanya, Chindikeshwara Swami, and the deity of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, who is also gracing us in the Alankaram of Meenakshi, Paramashiva Shakti. We will now receive their grace and blessings. Let us be in the receptive space of devotion.
शिवानंद पीयूषरत्नाकरस्थां शिव ब्रह्म विष्णुमरेशाभिवन्द्यां शिवध्यानलग्नां शिवज्ञानमूर्तिं शिवाख्यामतीतां भजे पाण्ड्यबालां शिवादिस्फुरत्पञ्चमञ्चाधिरूढां धनुर्बाणपाशाङ्कुशोद्बाधिहस्तां नवीनार्कवर्णां नवीनेन्दुचूडां परब्रह्मपत्नीं भजे पाण्ड्यबालां किरीटाङ्गदोभाति माङ्गल्यसूत्रां स्फुरन्मेखलाहारताटङ्गभूषां परामन्त्रकां पाण्ड्यसिंहासनस्थां परन्धामरूपां भजे पाण्ड्यबालाम् धूर्वधूर्वन्तं धूर्वतयोऽस्मान् धूर्वति तन्धूर्वयं वयं धूर्वामस्त्वं देवानामसि सस्नितमं पप्रितमं जुष्टतमं वह्नितमं देवहूतममहृतमसि हविर्धानं त्रिकं हस्वमाह्वा मित्रस्य त्वा चक्षुषा प्रेक्षे माभेर्मा संविग्धा मा त्वाहि गुंसिषम् श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोमसुंदरेश्वर स्वामी समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति मीनाक्षी देव्यै नमः। धूपमाग्रापयामि। स्वजातवेदोपकृन्निरृतिं मम पशोगश्च मह्यमावह जीवनं च दिशो दिशा मानो हि गुंसि चातवेदो गामश्वं पुरुषं जगत् अबिभ्रदग्न आगहि श्रीरामा परिपातया। श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोमसुंदरेश्वर स्वामी समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति मीनाक्षी देव्यै नमः। दीपं संदर्शयामि। मधुवातारतायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीर्नः सन्तोषधीः मधुनक्तमुतोषसि मधुमत्पार्थिवगुंरजः मधुद्यौरस्तु नः स्थितां मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुमागम् अस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः मधु मधु मधु। श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोमसुंदरेश्वर स्वामी समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति मीनाक्षी देव्यै नमः। अमृतं महानैवेद्यं निवेदयामि। नैवेद्यानन्तरमाचमनं समर्पयामि। शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते सृष्टिस्थितिनाशानां शक्तिभूते सनातनी गुणाश्रये गुणमये नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते शरणागत दीनार्थ परित्राणपरायणे सर्वस्यार्ति हरे देवी नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते। श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोमसुंदरेश्वर स्वामी समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति मीनाक्षी देवी नमः। सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। कर्पूर नीराजनं संदर्शयामि रक्षां धारयामि।
Today in the Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalaya,
thank you for joining us for today's CHITHIRAI PERUVIZHA celebrations. As continued celebrations of the Ramanavami Mahotsavam here at Adi Kailasa Nithyananda Sarvagni Peetham, we will be celebrating one of the most cherished happenings in the entire Ramavatara Leela, that is Sri Rama Pattabhishekam, the crowning and coronation ceremony of Sri Ramachandra Prabhu as the king and his role as establisher of the model dharmic civilization Ramarajya on planet Earth. The Pattabhishekam rituals will begin soon. We request the blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, for the Pattabhishekam rituals that are going to be held, and the main crowning ceremony, which is going to be held at 12 noon today. Please stay tuned as we enter into the Pattabhishekam ceremony for Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra Prabhu. We will be joining in a few minutes. Please stay tuned, as we are very soon going to begin the sacred rituals for the Mahapattabhishekam of Sri Ramachandra Prabhu.
ನಗರಿನಿಗೆ
ईश्वरी आदि कृपाकरी नित्य आनंद दायिनिये मंगल रूपिणी आनंद रक्षगी कोडि सुगम तनै तरुबवले नित्यं नादमयिन्नुयिरुள் इसै नित्यनादनिन् नायगिये आदि गुरु शिवन नारायणன் நான்முகன் கூடி துதித்திடும் மலைமகளே நித்யானந்தாம்பிகையே சரணம் ஜெய ஜெய சரணம் சரணம் அம்மா நித்யானந்தாம்பிகையே சரணம் ஜெய ஜெய சரணம் சரணம் அம்மா உடல் மனம் கடந்து இன்புறும் உறவே ஒரு கணம் பிரிந்தறியாதவளே கண்ணசைவில் என் திசையினை காத்திடும் சத்திய துணை நித்தியம் நீயே விடுதி இவ்வையகம் என்பதை உணர்த்திட விடுதியில் ஆலயம் அமைத்தவளே சடுதியில் தவித்திடும் பக்தரை காத்திட நொடிதனில் ஓடி வருபவளே நித்யானந்தாம்பிகையே சரணம் ஜெய ஜெய சரணம் சரணம் அம்மா நித்யானந்தாம்பிகையே சரணம் ஜெய ஜெய சரணம் சரணம் அம்மா செங்கதிராடையை சூடிய மேனி எழில் திருக்கோலத்தை பூண்டவளே அண்டமும் பிண்டமும் யாவிலும் யாவரும் கண்டு தொழுவதும் தன் பூந்தழலே அருணையின் பதியாம் அருணையின் நிதியாம் அருணாச்சலன் சதி ஆனவளே ஐங்கரன் சண்முகன் அடித்தொழும் தேவியே பரம பரம் பரிபூரணியே நித்யானந்தாம்பிகையே சரணம் ஜெய ஜெய சரணம் சரணம் அம்மா நித்யானந்தாம்பிகையே சரணம் ஜெய ஜெய சரணம் சரணம் அம்மா சரணம் அடைந்தவர் மரணமும் வென்றிட அமரருள் நல்கும் நித்யாம்பிகையே ஆதிசங்கரன் அழைத்திட கொல்லூர் வந்தமர் நித்யலிங்கேஸ்வரியே மகன் உன்னை பாடிட எழிலுருவாடிட சௌந்தர்ய லஹரியாய் நின்ற
O enlightened beings, descendants of noble clans, all Hindu diaspora, with the divine grace of the Nithyananda